So here's a 5-minute core workout from the chair. So make sure you've got something nice and sturdy, and then we'll begin. So let's just first of all find our sit bones and our hip distance with our knees. Straight out from our hips and then our ankles underneath our knees. We also want to draw our navel in and up and our shoulders back and down. Now let's just begin with a few deep breaths right here. And we'll make it bigger. So to begin our core, let's just begin with some pelvic tilts. So remember, we're kind of rolling back on our sit bones here. I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see. So just kind of rolling back and forth, feeling almost like a punch in the gut each time we bring this forward. Really feeling something akin to a crunch. And let's go ahead and add on elbows. So our core goes from our hips to our shoulders, and right now we're working all of that. And we can actually make this bigger, lengthen up, and come forward. We might even find that we want to take our legs a little wider. Let's work with our breath here. Inhale up, exhale forward. And let's take it up. This time we will take our legs a little wider, and we're just going to move side to side. So just an easy move, warming up. So we're extending our arms to get that nice stretch all the way up the side of our body. And let's come back to the center, nice and tall. We really want our spine long. Let's take our arms out wide, and we're just going to helicopter side to side. And let's bring it back to center, lengthening up, shoulders back and down, 2 deep breaths, really filling up into our belly. And we're going to take it back to the pelvic tilts, or a seated crunch. So we're going to add back the elbows, crunch it to the front. And now we're going to add a knee. So we're going to crunch one knee straight up, then the other. So this is a straight up lift. The knee will come underneath the same side elbow. Two more. Now let's just reach back to the back of the chair, open our chest for a moment. We'll go ahead and start to take our legs wide for the next move. Deep breaths here. Again, we want to be square on those sit bones. Let's start with hands at our shoulders, and we're going to crunch over to the side. So we'll start here, and most of us, our elbow will be able to touch our knee. So we have some options here. If we want to go deeper, we can take the elbow past the knee. Or we can even take our hands behind our head. At this point, our elbow may not touch the knee. And it may. But think about drawing the navel in each time. You notice how it's hard to talk. And if we really want to level it up, let's lift our heel. Or our knee. So from here or here. All right, let's come back to the center. We're going to take a little stretch. Open up, really reach for the ceiling. And let's take it to the other side. So we're going to add a little bit of core stabilization here. Let's come back to the center, find that hip distance stance, belly pulling in and up, shoulders back and down. So we're going to take a deep inhale, and then we're just going to hinge back. So we're not leaning onto the back of the chair. Let's exhale and come up. Inhale, and then exhale. So again, I will turn sideways so you can see. Do not try this at home. Just do it towards the back of the chair. We can do this with the hands down. We can do it with the hands forward. We can even begin to add a knee. And a little pause. We might even try lifting both. Squeeze the knees together. One more. Let me get up on the sit bones. Let's bring it down. All right, let's take our arms wide. We're going to get one more in here, our twist. So lifting out through the crown of our head. And if we choose, we can even take the knee. This time it's coming towards the opposite elbow. Again, crunching in each time. A natural little exhale as if we squeeze. One more each side. Whew, let's take it wide, stretch it out again. Let's really reach for the ceiling. If we feel like going further, we can take it over, or we can even take the hand down and go over. See how deeply we can breathe. Let's take it to the other side, reach for the ceiling, maybe take the hand down, maybe take the upper arm over and the hand down. So just kind of find what works for you. And let's bring it back up, knees together. One more big stretch, either holding on to the back of the chair or interlacing our hands behind us. Let's open up, lengthen tall, big inhale. And again. One more big breath. All right, see you next time.